Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, you're just running in circles? Like something is silently holding you back, keeping you from reaching your full potential? What if I told you that most of these barriers aren't external, but internal? Hidden life traps that keep you stuck, frustrated, and unable to move forward. Today, we're diving into the 15 most dangerous life traps that are quietly sabotaging your progress, and how to break free from them using Stoic wisdom and practical action. Stick around until the end, because the final trap is the one most people never escape. Life is full of challenges, but not all of them are created by external circumstances. Many of the biggest obstacles we face are actually self-imposed, woven into our daily habits, thoughts, and beliefs. The good news? Once you recognize them, you can break free and take back control of your life. The ancient Stoics believed that we suffer more from our perception of reality than from reality itself. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This simple yet profound truth reminds us that our struggles often stem from within, shaped by our reactions, fears, and self-imposed limitations. By shifting our mindset, taking ownership of our choices, and embracing a philosophy of disciplined action, we can escape these traps and move forward with clarity, purpose, and resilience. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. So let's break them down, one by one, and explore how we can dismantle these barriers to unlock our true potential. 1. Waiting for the right time. You keep delaying your goals because you're waiting for perfect conditions. But the perfect moment never comes. Time does not wait, and neither should you. The habit of postponing action under the illusion of preparation can become a lifelong pattern, creating a cycle of inaction. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to start, as fear of imperfection grows stronger. This leads to missed opportunities, unfulfilled potential, and a life dictated by hesitation rather than progress. In reality, progress is never made under perfect conditions. It is forged through movement, adjustment, and persistence. Acting now, despite uncertainty, builds the resilience and adaptability needed for long-term success. Every moment spent waiting is a moment lost forever, and each delay pushes your goals further away. 2. Fear of failure. You avoid risks because you're afraid of failing, but failure is the only way to grow. The only real failure is not trying at all. Fear of failure can paralyze progress, making even the smallest decisions feel overwhelming. It feeds on uncertainty, convincing you that every mistake is catastrophic when, in reality, setbacks are part of growth. The more you let fear dictate your choices, the further you drift from the opportunities that could shape your success. Rather than avoiding failure, embrace it as an essential part of learning. The greatest accomplishments are built upon repeated attempts, each one refining your skills and strengthening your resilience. True failure is not found in mistakes, but in the refusal to try at all. By shifting your mindset, you transform fear into fuel for progress. 3. Seeking external validation. You base your decisions on what others think instead of what aligns with your values. No one else is living your life but you. Living for external approval places your happiness in the hands of others, making you vulnerable to their shifting opinions. The constant need for validation drains your energy, leaving you uncertain about your own desires and priorities. When you seek approval, you unknowingly give others control over your decisions, limiting your ability to live authentically. True confidence comes from within, not from how others perceive you. The more you rely on external opinions, the further you drift from your inner truth. Breaking free from this trap requires self-awareness and the courage to embrace your individuality. Instead of measuring your worth by the approval of others, anchor it in your principles and the actions you take every day. 4. Overthinking everything. You analyze every decision so much that you end up doing nothing. Clarity comes from action, not overanalysis. Overanalyzing creates a false sense of control, convincing you that more thinking will lead to better results. In reality, excessive contemplation often leads to hesitation, doubt, and an inability to commit to decisions. This constant loop of uncertainty drains your energy, making even simple choices feel overwhelming. Indecision is a silent thief of progress, stealing time and opportunities without you even realizing it. When your mind is caught up in endless scenarios, you lose sight of the present moment and the ability to take meaningful action. Recognizing when thoughtfulness turns into paralysis is key to breaking free from this trap. 5. Complaining instead of acting. You spend more time talking about your problems than working on solutions. Change happens through action, not words. Complaining may provide temporary relief, but it does nothing to alter your circumstances. It reinforces a cycle of negativity, where problems grow larger while solutions remain untouched. The more time spent in frustration, the less energy is devoted to meaningful action. The only true escape from a difficult situation is to take deliberate steps toward improvement. Progress requires effort, and every moment wasted on complaints is a moment stolen from potential solutions. A shift in mindset from reaction to action is the difference between stagnation and transformation. 6. Blaming others for your situation. You give away your power by believing that someone else is responsible for your life. Ownership is the first step toward freedom. Blaming external factors creates a false sense of relief, but does nothing to change your situation. It keeps you in a passive state, where problems remain unsolved while responsibility is placed on others. The longer you stay in this mindset, the more control over your own life you surrender. True progress begins the moment you acknowledge your role in your circumstances. Taking responsibility empowers you to make changes, no matter how small, that set you on a path of growth. The more ownership you take, the more you realize how much influence you actually have over your future. 7. Letting emotions control you. You react impulsively instead of responding with wisdom and control. A calm mind makes better decisions. Emotions can cloud judgment, making it difficult to see situations objectively. Acting based on fleeting feelings often leads to regret, as temporary emotions do not always align with long-term goals. Learning to pause before reacting helps build emotional resilience and self-awareness. Mastering emotional control allows you to navigate challenges with clarity and purpose. Instead of being ruled by emotions, you can harness them as a source of insight. The ability to regulate your responses strengthens your decision-making and fosters a greater sense of inner peace. 8. Fear of judgment. You don't take action because you're worried about what others might think. People think less about you than you imagine. Fear of judgment is a mental prison that limits self-expression and personal growth. The more you focus on external opinions, the more power you give away. Worrying excessively about how others perceive you creates hesitation, which leads to missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential. The reality is that people are too absorbed in their own concerns to scrutinize your every move. Freeing yourself from this anxiety allows you to act with confidence and clarity. By prioritizing your own values over external validation, you reclaim control over your choices and build a stronger, more resilient mindset. 9. Wasting time on regret. You dwell on past mistakes instead of learning from them and moving forward. The past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Holding on to regret only prolongs suffering and prevents you from embracing new opportunities. Reflection is valuable, but dwelling excessively on past errors drains your energy and keeps you stuck in a loop of self-doubt. Progress is only possible when you release what no longer serves you. Learning from mistakes is essential, but once the lesson is absorbed, it's time to redirect your focus toward actions that will shape your future. The weight of regret diminishes the moment you decide to move forward with intention and clarity. 10. Living without clear priorities. You let distractions and minor tasks take up your time instead of focusing on what truly matters. Define your priorities, or others will define them for you. Without clear priorities, your time and energy become scattered, making meaningful progress nearly impossible. A lack of direction leads to wasted potential, as you spend your days reacting to external demands instead of proactively shaping your own path. When you fail to set priorities, you allow trivial matters to take precedence over your true aspirations. Establishing a clear sense of purpose helps you channel your focus into what truly aligns with your goals and values. By doing so, you create a structure that supports long-term fulfillment rather than short-term distractions. 11. Lack of self-discipline. You expect motivation to push you forward instead of developing habits that keep you consistent. Discipline is stronger than motivation. Motivation is fleeting, unreliable, and often influenced by external factors beyond your control. Relying solely on it leads to inconsistency, as emotions fluctuate and enthusiasm fades. The real foundation of progress lies in cultivating discipline, which ensures that actions are taken regardless of mood or circumstances. Discipline is the ability to commit to a course of action even when the initial excitement wears off. It transforms effort into habit, creating long-term consistency that fuels meaningful achievements. Small, repeated acts of self-discipline accumulate over time, building resilience and making progress inevitable. 12. Procrastination disguised as productivity. You stay busy but avoid the tasks that actually move you toward your goals. Being busy does not mean being productive. Filling your day with minor tasks can create the illusion of progress while keeping you from addressing what truly matters. This kind of disguised procrastination drains your energy without delivering meaningful results. The longer you stay in this cycle, the more distant your real goals become. True productivity is about prioritization and intentional action. It requires clarity on what truly moves the needle forward and the discipline to focus on those key tasks. Avoid mistaking movement for progress. Real growth comes from tackling what is most important, not just what feels urgent. 13. Letting others control your narrative. You live your life based on expectations set by society, family, or peers, instead of defining your own path. Live by your values, not by expectations. Allowing external influences to dictate your choices distances you from your true self. Over time, this dependence erodes your confidence, making you question your own desires and aspirations. When you surrender control of your story, you risk living a life that doesn't align with your deepest beliefs. Reclaiming your narrative requires self-awareness and the willingness to stand firm in your convictions. The more you align your actions with your values, the stronger your sense of purpose becomes. Only by taking ownership of your own journey can you create a life that is truly fulfilling and authentic. 14. Avoiding discomfort at all costs. You prioritize comfort over growth, avoiding any challenge that requires effort. Growth happens outside the comfort zone. Discomfort is often seen as something to be avoided, but it is actually a sign of progress. Staying within familiar boundaries may feel safe, but it limits potential and stifles personal development. Growth demands resilience, persistence, and the willingness to endure short-term struggle for long-term success. The mind adapts to the challenges it faces, growing stronger with each test. Avoiding discomfort only delays the inevitable need for change, making transitions more difficult in the future. Embracing challenges with a proactive mindset turns discomfort into a tool for personal transformation. 15. Believing you have plenty of time. You assume there will always be more time, but every moment wasted is a moment you never get back. Time is the one resource you can never replenish. The illusion of endless time creates complacency, leading to postponed dreams and unfulfilled potential. Delaying action fosters a habit of inaction, making it increasingly difficult to break free from stagnation. Every opportunity ignored today is a potential regret tomorrow. The reality is that time moves forward regardless of our readiness. Procrastination steals from your future, leaving you with fewer chances to build the life you desire. Recognizing the urgency of the present moment is the key to making meaningful progress. How do you escape these traps? Here are actionable Stoic strategies to help you break free. Adopt the dichotomy of control. Focus only on what you can control and let go of the rest. Redirect your energy toward things you can influence, rather than wasting time worrying about external factors. This shift in perspective leads to clarity and inner peace, allowing you to act with greater confidence and purpose. Use premeditatio malorum. Visualize what could go wrong, so you're mentally prepared to handle setbacks. Preparing for adversity in advance helps you maintain composure in the face of difficulties. This practice strengthens resilience, reducing the emotional impact of obstacles and allowing you to adapt more effectively. Take small, immediate action. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start now, even if it's a tiny step. Procrastination leads to stagnation, while even minor progress builds momentum. The key is consistency. Taking incremental steps every day toward your goals ensures steady growth and long-term success. Reframe failure as growth. Every setback is a lesson. The sooner you fail, the sooner you learn. Instead of fearing mistakes, view them as opportunities for refinement and self-improvement. Every misstep brings valuable insights that shape your future actions, making you more skilled and adaptable over time. Practice daily reflection. Journal your thoughts at the end of the day. What did you do well? Where did you let a trap hold you back? Self-awareness is a cornerstone of personal growth. Taking time to evaluate your choices fosters greater understanding, allowing you to make conscious adjustments and break unproductive patterns. Live by your principles. Define your core values and ensure your actions align with them every single day. Clarity of purpose strengthens resolve, enabling you to navigate challenges with integrity. When your daily actions reflect your beliefs, you cultivate authenticity, fostering both self-trust and respect from others. Detach from opinions. Stop seeking validation. Ask yourself, would I still do this if no one was watching? Seeking approval from others diminishes self-reliance and clouds judgment. Freeing yourself from external validation enhances confidence and independence, reinforcing the idea that your worth is not determined by external perception. Prioritize discipline over motivation. Build habits that sustain you, even when you don't feel like it. Motivation fluctuates, but discipline ensures consistency. Developing structured routines makes progress inevitable, even in moments of doubt or resistance. True growth is rooted in persistence and unwavering commitment to your goals. Breaking free from these life traps isn't easy, but it's possible. Every day is a new chance to choose discipline over comfort, action over hesitation, and growth over stagnation. The key is consistency. Small, deliberate actions taken daily build a foundation for long-term change and resilience. It is through persistence and conscious effort that transformation truly occurs. Recognizing these traps is only the first step. Breaking free requires unwavering commitment and self-awareness. There will be moments of doubt and temptation to fall back into old patterns, but true progress comes from pushing forward despite challenges. The discomfort of change is temporary, but the rewards of personal growth last a lifetime. Now, here's your challenge. Pick one trap from this list that resonates with you the most and take action today to break free from it. Let us know in the comments which one you're working on, and let's hold each other accountable. Now, here's your challenge. Pick one trap from this list that resonates with you the most and take action today to break free from it. Let us know in the comments which one you're working on, and let's hold each other accountable. If this video helped you gain clarity, give it a like and share it with someone who might need this message. And if you want to keep learning how Stoic philosophy can transform your mindset and life, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Until next time, remember, the only limits are the ones you refuse to break.